Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
You sound great.
Excellent. Thanks very much for coming Saturday afternoon in New York. We're thrilled you're all here, and we're thrilled to be hosting this reading and musical performance in the context of Ama Birch's wonderful exhibition, which you can spend time with in the lobby. I'd also like to thank the other artists who are showing in a moment. It's Eli Ruhala, whose work we've sat amongst, and he very graciously allowed us to move this piece from that wall to there. And then also the amazing Ceramics Club, which is in the far side, which is a collaboration between many New York artists presenting work anonymously. The order for this afternoon's event is Charles is going to be first. And we're thrilled that Henry's joined us for a musical performance, and then the event will close out with Ama's reading too. So please welcome Charles Bernstein.
I'm glad there's somebody sitting there because I wanted to move back and forth. I would have done it if there was nobody there, too. So it's great to be here and wonderful to see Ama's work, and I'm very happy that she asked me to read with her. And I said, after she asked me, why don't you pick what I read? So you would think, well, I should look at my most recent book or even something from the 21st century. But no, she went to the 20th century. She picked a couple of poems from 1979, which I'm very happy to read. And they're from a book called Senses of Responsibility. It actually was a small book, one of my first, maybe my second, third book. Published by Lynn Hegenian, wonderful and much missed Lynn Hegenian, Tumba Press, letterpress book that she published out of Berkeley. And this is the opening poem of that book. It's called As If the Trees, by their very roots, had hold of us. Strange to remember a visit really not so long ago, which now seems finally past. Always it's a kind of obvious thing, I guess, amazed by that cycle that first you anticipate a thing and it seems far off. The distance has a weight you can feel hanging on you. And then it's there, that point, whatever, which, now, while it's happening, seems to be constantly slipping away, like the sand through your fingers in an old movie, until you can only look back on it. And yet, you're still there, staring at your thoughts in the window of the fire you find yourself before. We've gone over this 1,000 times. And here again, combing that same section of beach or inseam or that, I'm no longer sure when or exactly where. And yet, the peering, unrewarding as it is, in terms of tangible results, seems so necessary. Hope, which is, after all, no more than a splint of thought projected outward, looking to catch somewhere. What can I say here? That the ease or difficulty of such memories doesn't preclude that harsher necessity of going on always in a new place under new circumstances, and yet we don't seem to have changed. It's as if these years that have gone by are all a matter of record. But if the real facts were known, we were still reeling from what seems to have just happened, but which, by the accountant's keeping, occurred years ago. Years ago. It hardly seems possible. So little really has happened. We shore ourselves hour by hour in anticipation that soon there will be nothing to do. Pack a sandwich and let's eat later. And of course, the anticipation is quite appropriate, accounting for the most part for whatever activity we do manage, eternally buzzing over the time, unable to live in it. Maybe if we go up a ways, we can get a better view. But of course, in that sense, views don't improve. In the present moment, if we could only see it, which is to say, to begin with, stop looking with such anticipation, what is unfolding before us puts to rest any necessity for progression. So more of these tracings, as if by some magic of the phonetic properties of these squiggles. Or does that only mystify the power of presence, which is as well a sort of postponement? Really weird. I wrote that when I was like 28. 75 seems more relevant to what it's about. And this is the pedal poem of that book, Senses of Responsibility. I always like to the S's to everything, controlling interest, senses. Of all these pieces from which this spoon, solitary as it is atop this table, a pen, whatever other hang of discomfort, issues like please and thank you, and I forgot to mention someone who will make you take offense at this attic altogether, might as well forgive some one or other matters. What I most want already has reformed itself and can't properly stand up to what I feel like I will be able to do. Actually, the rum, shades, consumable beverages, typewriter keys, thermostat, and doorstops all have been located, but the several other things, the names don't matter, now begin to feel more pressing. Admonitions about several trips to Turkey, about the Persian rug in the other room, about that light glowing outside the window all night, only by the time you stumble on it, panicking at the last minute that it must be put out, large row houses have replaced it, in which you must live. Whether by train, car, bus, or foot, it takes longer than expected, but the delay has an aroma much to itself that you can count on. Destinations are so quickly receding points, a visual imagination, that what it takes discerns skylight from cluster, handle from brim. I look over the side and find it much the same. Old hat, shoelace, shag carpet. Only you need to do so much more than ever could be expected of you. It's not that miracles are achieved, nor that we make them happen as we sweep away all the remnants of that other life we keep thinking is the best one to possess. Starting from this new spot, lakes acting as shifters for our understanding, for that newer insight that always seems to be just the same old one that keeps being forgotten. Switches of tense are the tones that don't let us alone, peeking out of the curtain. Hi! Thanks very much. I forgot to ask for that yesterday. Let's get out of here! Much happens that never gets properly decided upon, and later it's obvious that it had to be that way. Everything gets thrown off balance, or really a constantly new balance is achieved. Only you wish the new equilibrium wouldn't take over so fast. It's been too good a time, but always at the expense of the children. Assuredly, not this same prattling, flutter, often some show glamour, marvelously largesse demeanor, and coming over without that hesitation inside that so plagues, haunts, gives gnaw to. This is the way it is, and you simply to accustom yourself to its own internal integrity. Wind, chill, umbrellas, radio antennae, all had become vestigial to our top priorities. a rain pouring down next to the house. But all this time, we were with the neighbors who could never otherwise be reached. Elastic bands better off in their own containers. A spring that by foreign measure empties cups, frying pans actually, now made of glassine substance. A large gray box in which slate floors no longer feel at home. They talk it over, not even a prayer of a chance is given for that other principle, far exceeding what any of us would care to demand. It's not that, but just that. And pulling myself up by my own liniment, a smallish round tray that even now gets misplaced, the same old pattern reveals itself. The pillowcases are all from Lord and Taylor, but the sheets, this will really blow you away, are from Simpson's in Toronto. Plastic discs that really don't care a whit what we do, make of ourselves. Yet the lowest trees have tops, skyrockets, and you pop into the very next showing and say you're sorry to have been detained while harboring a colony of chickpeas in, wait, I'm going to have to end it there because I didn't print out the last one. All right. So now I'm going to jump ahead by 45 years because the wonderful Henry Threadgill is here. And I don't have a poem for you, but John Zorn asked me to write a poem for the album notes of a Cecil Taylor CD after Cecil Taylor died. And he printed it as something that was completely round. So it's the closest I can come. And it's in a little bit different style. So this is from Topsy Church, my last book from a couple of years ago. Let's make sure I can see this. I've got rhythm. You've got ill. No. Oh, fusion as sensory mode or release. Relation, never reverberation, recombination of early impulse, propulse, dash o the pudding get puddle-minded breath turn as woangly wiggles, waiting. Oh wow, whimsy, jerk and as celestial harmonixo. Oh, you can hear the vibrations lashing against the doors. Ich habe eine spontaneous Rhythmus. Du hast nur aus Sensormodus oder Freigabe. Aktion, überlegt, Atman drin, Siqui, Weitingwicklin, Dormeren, Horum, Konen, including but not limited to drink, scream, become as wish list, withered, whispers, succession, over to wed, Darwin, dare upstart, fluorescent, emanations, showered by blooms, beguiled like a gazelle, doink back, floops on a cornfield, includio mas now limitadio, soho, grita, beneval, pesquisado, por blue, bem-vindo, talvez fiorde da dobra, or the what a fluke! If I could only sing out tempi, mental creation is muse. Begin here. Mind, forgad, insurrect, ischias, eruption, scrum, precious, mired, smeared, in tenebrae, acoustic, itty, nigh unto purring, out of man who qu'est-ce que c'est qu'un fluke si je ne faisais que chanter? Comme ici dans éruption merveilleuse, emboré, enduit dans le ténébré, tactilité acoustique, inclination près de la vapeur qui sort d'une bouche d'agoutte, inclut, mais pas limité à quelques lutes of interperson questions. The making is the receiving, roiling with and against all flat rev heels in reveiling.
I can't wait to see that on the page. And we're going to be joined by Henry in a moment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Henry, and please welcome Ama Birch.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Ann. Thanks, White Columns. Thank you, everyone who came out. Thanks. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to start out reading some poems from How You Like Me Now. And Wisteria. In spring, then again in fall, cutting back to bloom. Yesterday's milk, golden cream, I cannot taste. Tell her window. Panel painting, poplar, oak, fir, spruce, lime, pine, beech, walnut, chestnut, pearwood, cedar, mahogany. Lake tier of the clouds, Mount Marcy in summer, Adirondack Mountain, Great Tarn, Quarry Lock, they eat trees, way of the heart, Flintstone Place, bear, people, oh, 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 Pearlescent River, wild river, two, Calamity River, super highway, a folly, a ditch, Hudson River to Lake Erie, Western grain and whiskey. Remembering Henry Hudson and the mutiny. flame-colored, crimson flamingo, a friend indeed, flame, boy, aunt, cousin, black-headed African ibis, spoonbill, stork, mat, winds, ostrich, feather. How to react. Am I basic? 5 emojis, Facebook, capture how I feel, variety things, people, places, book of faces, Sam Ash. This is in cursive writing. Glad to miss you. During the solar eclipse, I want to be with you. Shine light, light, bright. Glasses protect watery eyes. Don't worry, dog, about the bananas. There are dead bunnies in the field. The woodpecker eats the suet in the sun, caked in cracked corn. Ceasefire. War, no one wins, so 4-4-4 now. Let us cease fire. Let us cease fire in Palestine. Let us cease fire in Ukraine. Let us cease fire in the Congo. Let us cease fire in New Orleans. Let us cease fire in New York. Let us cease fire all around the world. Who will pick the grapes in California this year? Quantum. Superposition, hear their frequency everywhere. Wave nowhere, particle add here, new rules, bending, time, space, travel back and forth, light and speed ahead. Lessons. You cannot make peace with someone you have humiliated. Dragon. Fly, key, exchange. To question for Marianne Moore. Green queen, scene, fortitude. Buzzard, gizzard, sun, outlaw. Thin skin, snowy, moth husk, purple Merkle, seasonal weasel, invisible, divisible, home alone. Come to the door, my love. Heart has a face of death. Clear eye sees no one here. Sanctuary to cities of tomorrow. Holy altar of mourning no more. Stalwart steward abundance. Subdivide asterisks into dashes. Hairy feathers and lined silken walls. Sidewalk survives fiery end. Where is my mind? Write poem to fix this here world. Right now, keep trying, might work someday. Find me a poem under a tree. Nona Faustine moved monuments. White shoes, that was hot. It was body positive at the right time. I only met her once in real life. We were Facebook connected, colleagues, artists on this road called life. She wearing sparkly dental floss bikini bra and can't remember if there was a bottom, but those silver stilettos with the thin glitter leather straps live in my mind. Why do you come? What makes you come? Come in my arms, come to my charms, leave nothing coming. Amphora, vessels circulate, ships knock down, bridges collapse, volume held, spout pour, handle both sides now, blood everywhere, cascading down on us to carry. USS, them, you. We can, man. Solve, evolve, homelessness, make money at same time. Soup, coffee, tea, fruits, beans, chili, sauce, vegetables, aluminum tin, sardines and oil glisten on the sideway walk. Oh, cold-blooded. Went to the garden, Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Anthony Mason, and Carmelo Anthony were in the stands. Brunson Burner on the floor, Cat on the prowl, OG hits the three, Bridges and Hart to the next level, back on D, swoosh, bounce pass, behind, back. Zora, wrapped rainbows, literary scientist, Bach Tower Gardens, cemetery of trees. And this is help myself here. Quilting, American style, for Michael A. Cummings. Monkey wrench, convex mirror, wagon wheel once removed, bare paw at 90-degree angle, crossroads in suspension, bow ties worn in autumn, flying geese speculation authentic, Dunker's path lights up, North Star like a whale, dog cabins, safe houses and time, beat, the succeeding handful, distortion and disharmony, see the whole, multiplying mirrors within mirrors, dreams soaked up, denied otherness of reflection, reflections in ice falling from the sky, in another life deflate, the no new notion, whispers, capes, archipelagos, classical modern reef, another life, am I normal? Carry wishes, bring them back, lost mirror holding water, flowers bloom, universe surrounds us between moments of connection, push the knife forward, love city, contains the secret, today, oh today, confusions of rain, where is the air in art, secrets no longer special, tell everyone the public cannot endure, give them stakes, let's get hostile, Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, sounds like take off those and show me your titties, profound creation, high peak vapors, moved wind, the snake stands his, what is outside, perfection, familiar, paradise, turn it up, shield me from the wrong end, awakened dream, drawn in charcoal, on the wall, Alabama, chalkboard, screech! And the way Dinker Dreams, the series came about is I was at Sonia Sanchez's 90th birthday party at the Schomburg, and I was talking to Chester Higgins on the subway, and he said, have you ever heard of a Dinkra? And I said, you know, I don't think I have. And he said, well, you know, it's all around you. So I went home and I started looking it up, and I thought, oh, I should write some poems. And that's the way this project kind of evolved. Chester Higgins, he's famous for that Maya Angelou and Mary Baraka dancing on Langston Hughes photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is A Day for Dreams 1. Q, X, Y, Z, Twa, Go, Y, No, Nudge. Two, X, Woo, G, B, N, D, E, U, K, Y. 3, April morning, violet rain, puffy clouds, amber fields, harvesting the rye grain. Our dog died today. The dish is full of food, bread on the counter. 4, D, M, E, Y, high, 5, E, Six, Z, G, T, E, A, N, G, N, I, 7, E, D, G, A, K, T, Z, T, N, H, Sh, E, 8, E, B, E, st, z, g, p, E, E, I, sh. 9. Ooh, ooh. E, z, E. 10. You. 11. Q. 12. Rough waves, storm sea, clinging to surface. 13. Woo! And I want to wrap up with just one last poem. In the dam of life, Dufay goes through strands time, ram's horn winds at its back, Iba handcuff fofo jealousy, yellow flowered plant, Yain name except for God, that which cannot be burnt, riding on the talons of an eagle, Okofina, Okofina, battle axe, oh, Atwiti, ladder of death, Sankofa, return, remember, Sisa, Wu, Siban, I, change, transform my life, Wawa, Abba, seed, or Wawa, tree, when you climb a good tree, if your hands are in the dish, moon and star, measuring stick, die, independence, emancipation, freedom, teeth, and the tongue, Iban, the face, Dankiam, crocodile, show the way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Please join us for a drink.
Oh.